a minute. I had a phone call. Anyway, I'm back. We're gonna do some personal reads, man. Member stream was slow, so we decided to come over here. So, personal reads, man. Instructions, they'll be everywhere. Guys, thanks for joining in with me. Whoever's out there watching already, a couple people are in here. Oh, I gotta watch ads on my video. Okay. Can we skip that? All right, let's get the chats where I want them here, and we will get into it. Whoever wants to grab spot one. Who that? Sarah. Howdy. How you doing? You've had a good day, man. How you feeling? Still sick? Oh, I guess you probably are if you were sick this morning. How's your kid feeling? Fool sitting next to the wise one, huh? That's all right there. Doing all right? Good. I do hope you are starting to feel better a little bit. Got meds now. Good. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully gets feeling better soon. Oh, Sarah, I'm no good, man. No good. Watching the dog rip the cushions off the back of the couch again. Simi, you are something else, homie. Oh, my dog is special. Hey, it's Claire. What up, Claire? Howdy. Oh, come on. This thing is jumpy, dude. Jumpy. Who's this right here blocking themselves from getting to the sun because they don't want to learn the lesson? They want to let go of the rope. You gotta let go, man. Gotta let go. The Uwu stream almost got you. Yeah, I'm sorry I was a couple minutes late. I fucking made a big protein shake, shoved that down. Got a fucking phone call, so try not to let that drag out. But I'm here now. We don't want Uwu taking over your brain. Uwu? What? Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing out there? Let's have some fun tonight, man. We got personal reads going on. Get you a free mini. You can also grab a paid one as well or hit the join button up. Uwu. Hey, Claire talking about Uwu. So how'd you always get sucked into Uwu? I mean, you could have just scrolled away. I'm sure there's something else to watch. All right. Leo's son, howdy, ma'am. Oh, Merez, I'm so sorry. I can't read that. Merez, can you speak English? Because I can't read that, dude. I'm sorry, homie. Other Claire is here as well. What up, Claire with an I? How you doing? Who's the algorithm? Anyway, whoever wants to grab the first spot, let me know. I'm ready to roll, dude. Feeling pretty decent right now. Whoa. Tell you what, the old Terror of the Abyss is jumpy tonight. The other line, that's right. Fix my Russian hat. My name is Yuri. Oh, you didn't sleep well? I'm sorry. Not me. I slept pretty good. Got to bed early. Got up a little earlier than I wanted to, but hey. Yeah, I slept all right. was the easiest full moon I've had in a long time. Claire with an eye. Yeah, usually it screws with me a hell of a lot more, and this time it was pretty easy on me. It was nice. The Great Cornholio, what's up? Yes! This guy or girl right here, the Great Cornholio, is my hero. How are you? I'm a dude. Is it not obvious? I have a beard. I'm a man. What do you mean, what's my gender? I am a dude. Like, as if my voice wasn't enough. Sab Sammy, read your comment. Don't spam it. I read it. Don't freaking spam it. I'm cis, bro. I was born with balls between my legs. I am a dude. What is wrong with this one? Intuitive emo, welcome in. Now, I wonder how much hormone replacement therapy and how expensive it would be for a chick to end up sounding like this. Curious. Do I have a serious girlfriend? No. D. You were asking if somebody has a serious girlfriend. Is that what it is? Supiko? I have nice skin. Thanks. Just take a shower like everybody else. Thank you, man. Oh, it's busy. Okay, let's see about D, right? D. All right, everybody slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit. So we got Supiko here. You want to... D has a serious girlfriend. All right, let's check it out. Sky High Rain, what up? I mean, I figured D was a guy. Two wands. Three swords in reverse, tower in reverse. I'm going to say possibly so, yeah. Looks like he's not let go of anything. There's not been any change in his life. Seems to be focused on the star over here. He could have a partner here. Now we're just reading energy here, but, you know, I wouldn't worry yourself about this incredibly too much. Because you never know what could change in the future. And here's the thing, if D likes you, he's going to come tell you. So try not to worry yourself to death about it. It does look like you might have somebody here, man. He could be connected to an air sign. Or he could be an air sign. Let's go. There's a chick, though, on that card, it looks like. Let's see, man. Yin-yang. Yin-yang. All right, Claire. Oh, shoot. Where'd that card go? Guilt sabotage is here. Now, look, Supiko, what we don't want to do is self-sabotage ourselves by worrying about this too much, man. Lots of people out there in the world you could meet. Plus, with this one, you never know what could happen in the future, man. You know what I say, Supiko? Just enjoy your life, dude. Just go out and enjoy your life. Love you, homie. Hope that helps you out. Pittsburgh? Nah, man. It's a mix of West Virginia and Louisville. Supiko, I just read a read for you. It's one free one, man. No, I'm from West Virginia, and I lived in Louisville for a while when I was a kid. But no PA. Oh, the PA is just the next state up, so it's pretty damn close. I'd say we are similar in some respects. Jaden's here. Sky, what are you saying here? This chat is going freaking fast, bro. To Devima, how you doing tonight, hon? Sky, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go now? Thank you, Sky. I totally needed that in my head, homie. You about to go live? Hell yeah, man. Enjoy. Oh, there's the other one there. Okay. You came back. I lost you there. LMK Whoa. Okay, your name is Parnian. Partners Bahar. You're an Aquarius rising. Okay. What's going to happen between you and your girlfriend? Just had an argument the past few days. What must we do? All right, let's get some energy on it. Eric, welcome in. Parmian, let's get some energy. Your girlfriend got a little spat. It happens, dude. It happens. First things first, breathe, man. Just breathe a little bit. Sometimes we got to give it time to blow over a little bit before we make any assumptions about anything, you know? Let's keep going with the old, I grabbed the perfect deck for tonight. Yeah, look, Temperance is in the reverse here. You know what that tells me is nobody's thinking in a balanced way right now. So what should you do? Just both of y'all leave each other the hell alone for a little bit. Just leave each other alone. If you're pressuring her, stop doing it. If she's pressuring you, tell her to stop doing it. You guys just take a minute. Find some balance within yourselves. Hermit's here. Go inside a little bit, dude. You know, what's going to happen between you and her is up to you guys as a couple. What you don't want to be doing, man, is running in all Knight of Wands, balls to the walls, like trying to chase it down and get a resolution right now. Just curious, how much fire do you have in your chart? Because that is just going to make it difficult. You're looking at the flame, you're staring at the argument, and I don't think you're quite clear-headed about it at this point. I think you guys just need a little bit of time here. This doesn't mean take a break. This doesn't mean break up. This just means give each other a little space from the argument. And if you live together, just chill for a bit. Go play a game. You go do something. Page of Cups energy is here, man. Intuitively, you might know this. Oh, look, this guy's, what's he got? A net full of fish there, it looks like. It's some pretty rough seas, man, but his cup's not spilled over yet. So use your intuition. Bring a gentle touch, I kind of want to say there. You know, you guys have the tools to fix this together, the magician's here. But I think the first thing here is probably just a little bit of quiet time. You know, let the emotions settle down a little bit. Then try to talk about it if it's the appropriate time. Let's get a, there it is on the bottom. Conflict. That's what we don't want to cause more of. And sometimes, and I'm a dude, and sometimes we dudes tend to do this. Sometimes girls tend to do it as well. Sometimes we push for a resolution, and it ends up making things worse because there's still a lot of emotions coming from each side. So I think just chill for a minute. You know what I mean? Give the argument a little time to simmer. Her emotions time, your emotions time. Hope that helps you out, man. Love you, homie. Oh, God, excuse me. You're welcome, man. Thank you, Leo's son. Eric, how you doing? Have a great accent. Well, thank you. I try the best I can. I mean, actually, it's just the way I talk, I guess. All right. Who wants the next one, man? We got wide open list. We got a little bit of time, too. We got time to kill and chill. No, don't kill anybody. We just got time to kill and chill together. YouTube, don't take that the wrong way. That sounds like Mike Myers and Jason, man, be hanging out. Hey, bro, you want to kill and chill? Should I cool it off? Oh, my God. Sky's trying to get this song stuck in my head. Yeah, we did just come out at full moon energy, didn't we? You're welcome, homie. Forgot that. That plate's just squeak on the table, put it on the notebook so it doesn't do that. It's stuck. No, I don't have to suffer, Scott. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean wow. I don't know what happened to my words. It doesn't mean it needs to be stuck in mine. My words just took a vacation. Is it Mila? Is that how you say that? Welcome in. Would you like some cards about Mila? I think I'm saying that right. If not, let me know. How are you today? Oh no, Clary, you infected Leo's son with the uwu. Well, don't infect people with the uwu. Who's Z? Let's see, man. We gotta grab a different deck. This is a little bit aggressive for that kind of question. This is a little aggressive for that. Oh, how might Z have felt after y'all talked? Well, I hope your intuition's telling you good things because I got good things here. Get you coming out as the Page of Cups, man. Now they could talk about a little bit of emotional immaturity, maybe worrying too much as well, getting in your head, getting in your emotions and feels about it. But there's justice sitting next to 10 Cups, man. Definitely no bad feelings there, it doesn't seem. Pretty good, actually. I don't know who Z is. I don't know what the situation is, but 10 Cups in any kind of relationship, whether it's a crush, an ex, whatever, coming out like that looks pretty good, man. Might be feeling a little playful and blissful about it too, either or. I don't know. This all looks pretty good. The Cups are upright on the 8. Cups are upright. They can talk about a new quest together. 6 Cups is here as well. Might want to talk to you again. That's a return energy. See where it goes. Try not to be in your head too much. See where it goes. You know? Give love a chance, man. All this looks all right. Especially if it's just a crush, man. Justice on there with 10 Cups. I think y'all right. I think y'all right. Hello. We love card here. What we got? Keep dreaming, man. Dreams come true, man. Believe it. Believe it. Love you, Mila. I hope that helps you out, girl. Oh, dude, Leo's son's like on her shit right there. Although she got the mod experience, like a lot of it. It's Zell. Well, tell me what you want to read about, man. West Virginia here at old Redneckville. It's Zell. We're just doing free mini reads. I don't know what you want to read about. I'll read most things. Where you do with man? Huh? All right. Any context to that? What's up with your relationship? Also, what? Where you do with man? Yeah, I can read about your relationship. What's going on? Give me some context, man. Is it new? Are you fighting? Are you worried? Oh, the good old, you're probably well past the 2-year drop now. This happens. This happens. If you ever heard of the 2-year drop, there's the 90-day drop, the 2-year drop, 7-year itch. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. I would say that's you right now, how you're feeling about things. Okay, let's see. Ace of Cups is here, man. You guys need to be probably poured into the same cup together. You know my advice, the way I'm seeing this right here, especially when you get to where you guys start feeling distant, is a concept called joint self-expansion within relationships. That is doing things together that you both like doing, whether it's going hiking, playing video games. It's actively doing things to keep the relationship fresh. What you have here is classic staleness. Look, they still love there. There's still 2 of Cups there. Also, it wouldn't hurt to talk to him and just make sure everything's okay. But I think you guys just need to kind of reconnect on some level here. Figure out something that you guys can do together, probably. 6 Fans of Gratitude here. That is that energy we get into where we start taking the relationship for granted. If you think about it, there's probably been times you've accidentally done it as well, because we all do. But keep being the Empress here, man. This little chick's praying and having faith, right? Keep having faith here. I don't see anything here that says it's done. I don't see anything here that says this can't be fixed. It can't be saved. It feels just a little stale. And it's normal once you've been together for a while. So the Page of Cups can be an awful exciting new type of energy. How can you guys inject, and it's up to you guys together to come up with this, inject some new emotion into it? How can you get back to feeling like you're chasing bunnies again with each other, so to speak? Things to think about, man. You might want to talk to them. Let's see here. One more. Get a love card on. And here's what you don't want to do. Careful about retracting, trying to protect yourself. You just don't want to both be retracting and running away from each other. You know what I mean? Don't get overprotective of your feelings here. Kind of have that faith right here. The Emperor's faith. Keep us posted, man. I wish you guys the best here. Love you, homie. That helps you out. That card goes over there. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Love you, man. Take care of yourself out there. River Hops 97. Well, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. It's Zell. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Yeah, it gets pretty common after you've been together for a while. One or both partners start getting distant and not even realizing it sometimes. A lot of times the grind of life can make that happen, because it's like you do the same shit every single day. You go to work, you come home, you fucking cook dinner, you go to bed. And it just goes and goes and goes. And sometimes you guys got to inject fun back into it. So check out and maybe look up the term joint self-expansion within relationships. Yeah, it's doing, obviously you guys should be working on your own shit and still have your own, be your own people, but doing something together that you're working on together can be amazing, whatever that thing is. I got you, Sky. A little mini for Sky, huh? Whoa. I about threw all those on the floor. I'm crazy? You say so. I mean, I probably fucking am, honestly. All right, let me get Sky here. Whatever the universe would like to bring to your attention. All right, Sky. Let's go, girl. Let's see what we got. Miss Sky, High Rain, Aquarius. No. Hey, Sky. The universe might like to bring to your attention that you're right where you need to be. Nine of Pens in the upright flew out of there, girl. Now, you know, could talk about having some gratitude for where you're at as well, but you seem to be right where you need to be. Like you seem to have stepped back from, and you know you have, we've talked about it, you've done it, step back from old situations that could have been holding you back, you know. Two Swords is here. Why does there need to be a land of indecision right now? Stay your course. I don't think there's any need for decisions at this point in time. Stay your course, what you're doing, because you've been doing good. You're 9 pins, man. Maybe at times it gets a little bit trying. We got the Knight of Cups here in reverse. Things get a little bit trying. You start maybe feel like you're losing your passion because holy shit, life does to us sometimes. And we start wanting to return to a place of joy. Well, we will. So what are you saying here? Yep, that'll happen sometimes. You'll get your financial situation being a little tight. So, I know you've been around for a while, Sky. Yesterday, we were talking about the lows and the highs, right? And a different way to look at them rather than looking at the lows as this bad thing. Try to think of the lows and your daily responsibilities and even the daily struggles as more of a baseline of how life is typically going to be. The hard shit we all have to do whether we like it or not. And it's going to make the highs a lot more enjoyable. But I also think what that's going to do is it's going to slowly raise your baseline. I try not to worry as much. You know, you get the 5 of Pens here, which we talk about, you know, maybe struggling a bit financially. So how do we raise the baseline? In that, for example, you know, you could raise the baseline by spending less, right? On maybe expenses that aren't that important. You know? Like instead of eating out, packing lunch, things like that. There's ways, but man, you're still in a good spot here. You just might not be seeing it right now because things are a little tight. It's getting to be the holidays. That is the way it goes sometimes. Sky, that's just an example there for you, but other than that, I don't mind your cards here. Stay your course. This is no time to quit. Again, with gratitude, being thankful for what you got so you can accept and receive the gifts from the universe. Love you, Sky. I hope it helps you out, man. Am I from where? City. You mean from the city? Do I sound like I'm from the city? Sorry to be a bit of a smart ass there, but do I sound like I'm from the city? Sky, I love you, man. Take care of yourself, girl. Who do we have here? River, oh my gosh, I can't speak. Bus to 2 days a week. Gotcha. I mean, Sky, if it's time to bounce, it's time to bounce. You know, you decide. If you end up bouncing, that's okay. And with the Knight of Pens there, you having a job that makes more money, even if it's a bit ways away, could help. So what's your contracting job? And how long is the contract? All right, so we got river hops here for the next year. All right, River Hops. We're going to have fun with this one, man. So I'm going to ask you an important question. Anybody can actually grab onto this question if they like. Where do you want to be in a year? Where do we want to be in a year? Shit just jumped out of there too. Well, you put in some work, homie. And some of this work's going to suck. Some of it might be hard. You got the Magician next to it, though. So I do want to ask you, next year, homie, what would you like to have manifested into your life? Where I am, just more comfortable, then it's not going to be the same place regardless. That takes work. And, you know, describe comfort. Talking about financially. You can be comfortable right now. Just decide to be comfy. That starts by accepting what is. But what I'm getting at here is you have the power to change it. You know, the universe doesn't just throw it at us. We have to make changes. We have to go out and actively pursue it. If you can go out and actively pursue it with an air of playfulness, it'll help. Kind of look at it like a game. And don't be afraid of temporary discomfort, even maybe medium-ish term discomfort, to get to where you really want to be. You know, the things you do now and in the next year, the next 5 years, whatever, those medium, you know, short to medium term things can do a lot and compound into not just being comfortable later, but being fucking awesome. You know? So many of us are just living day to day, paycheck to paycheck, or week to week, or whatever, going through the motions of life, yearning for more, and asking our tarot readers about it. Really, it's up to us, though, man. And hopefully, this is eye-opening. The Two of Swords is here. I'm not quite sure if her hands are bound or not. They don't look bound. Those look like bracelets. I'm going to say put the swords down for a sec. Hell, you ain't got to put the swords down. Just open your eyes so you can see the way out of there. And you can get to wherever you want to be. More as yourself, same thing applies, dude. What do you want to be? Where do you want to be in a year? You know, it is up to us how we feel. It's nobody else's responsibility but ourselves. And if you're good financially, and this literally is just being more comfortable, well, you can choose that right now. You can choose that right now. Just go smile in the mirror. I know it sounds stupid. Smile in the mirror until you laugh. And do that shit. And do what you can to keep yourself in a better mood. You say you want to be more comfortable. Well, what are you not comfortable with? There's a lot of questions that go into the question you ask, man. What's this release card about? Releasing limitation? I want to say that's probably what it is. The only thing that's holding you back is your own mind, homie. Look, Eight of Wands is here. It's about putting the energy into getting the results you want. And then realizing just how fast this shit starts coming in when we get out of the head and get into this magician thing. And you know, the magician talks about having all the tools you need to create exactly what you want. So decide what you want, man, and then do it. You know, motivation is fleeting, but you know what's not? Discipline. Because discipline is something you force yourself to do anyway. Motivation's fleeting. It'll come and go. You might feel awesome one day and feel like doing all this shit, but then the next day you don't. Well, that's where discipline has to kick in. And that's how, in the long run, we make ourselves more comfortable. But honestly, man, don't be afraid of uncomfortable, because everything you want is on the other side of your comfort zone. Be willing to get outside of there to get to where you actually want to be. Sacred Creator. Gratitude again. And that's something that can instantly make us feel more comfortable. It's count our blessings, dude. What do we have around us that we can be thankful for? I love you, homie. Hope that helps you out. Oh, you're welcome. Glad you stopped by and asked that, man. That was some pretty solid advice on that. Look, if you look at that 8 of Pens that come out, does that look comfortable? No. Is it going to be worth it? Yeah, she's doing hard work, painful work. Yeah, this card's all about work. It's hurting, it sucks, it's not comfortable, but it'll be worth it. Love you, man. Oh. Well, Aquis, is that how you say that? Appreciate it if people come in and actually say hi and don't throw out the reads while I'm reading for somebody else. It sounds to me like you are possibly getting some alignment. The universe is saying go for it. And again, you know, with what's coming up the next year, what do you want to be coming up the next year? You know, numbers like that and butterflies, it to me talks about being in alignment with where you want to go. Thing is, though, is where do you want to go? Do you really just want to leave it to chance and ask a tarot reader what's coming up? Or do you want to create intentionally the life that you're dreaming of? Like, what do you want in your life? Let's see, man. Try to say your name here again. What was it? Aquis Larby. Okay. We're going to go with the Tarot of the Divine again. It seems to be treating us decent right now. Hierophant here. Hey, look, there it is. The authority figure. It does talk about spiritual alignment. Spiritual alignment don't do fucking shit unless you put everything else in a line, though. You know, a lot of us sit around and lie to ourselves and tell ourselves we're in some kind of alignment when we're not actually doing the physical work that also puts us in alignment. This is about taking authority over your own life. You know, that authority over your own life is taking responsibility. Again, it's doing the hard work. 9 Wands is here. Maybe this is something you've struggled with before. And maybe it's time to face the fears about the fact that just because we're seeing ones and butterflies and all these signs, could be songs, could be whatever downloads you're getting, it doesn't mean shit until you take some action. You know what I mean? So hopefully this gives you some new ideas, and this could also talk about you having some ideas. But more than that, the Page of Pens to me right now is going to talk about discipline. Having the discipline to go out and build it, to take responsibility every day for where you want to be next year. A lot of us have spent the later part of 2025 doing some releasing. Those of you that have, you're in the perfect spot. This next year can be the fool's journey, the new beginning. But you got to decide to take the beginning. It doesn't just happen. You got to choose it, dude. Queen of Swords energy, man. And it looks like you might have done some releasing here. You got all your enemies' heads on stakes back there. All right. Cool. Now let's get zeroed in mentally on what's the next step for the Warrior Queen. What's the next step? What's the next thing to conquer? And then let's get in the boat. This is about a transition of thought, and I hope this is helping you find this transition of thought away from just living by default, which is just letting shit happen, to living by design and choosing for yourself. Excuse me. Another sacred creator. Again, what do you guys want to create this coming year, man? Let's create some good stuff. Bravely market your magic. Okay. Scripting, visualization, meditation, that's part of it. Let's not forget that the rest of the magic happens when we actually do things. When we follow the sides and guidance, those wands, those butterflies, those angel numbers and shit, seeing the same shit over and over again in patterns. We have to follow that and take action on it. Love you, dude. Hope that helps you out. As your leap, what is leap? You talking about low income energy assistance program, that shit, welfare? What's next? Is that what we're doing here? What is leap? I got to figure out what I'm reading about first. Oh, leap of faith. What'd you take a leap of faith on? Was this a love situation? You said leap. I'm like, leap. I was thinking of the welfare program, the help with your utilities. Work ended. Well, let's see what we got. Ten of Swords is here. Time to complete a cycle. Time to complete the cycle, man. The Lovers is here next to it. It's just you got choices of what to do. It's your choice what to do next. You need to trust yourself to make the next step the right choice, though. You're completing a cycle of some kind. I don't know what the leap's about exactly, but Temperance is here stirring up cups. Now, remember, Temperance can also be an energy of having patience for a minute while you're lining up the next thing, while you're doing some work that needs to be done or looking for the next opportunity. You're still not Benz. Stay here. Rocking it out. Self-assured energy. This can also talk about being the self-made one if we're talking about money, right? Page of Swords, go explore. The Great Explorer page is here. What's next? Explore out the next opportunity, man. Of course, you could take a little break first. Give yourself a breather, a pat on the back for what you have done, but then get right back out there, man. Life's not going to slow down for you, that's for sure. Claire with an eye. Get you a Sacred Creator, too. Cozy up with risk. Again, get out there and explore. Don't be afraid to take some calculated risk. Love you, man. Claire with an eye. I hope that helps you out. Now, what do we got here? You was telling your sister about the lie, but she said she can't get readings because I have never heard of that in my life. The only thing I have heard of is don't come in here asking me if you're pregnant. Don't come here asking me who the fucking baby's father is. Jokes from old things that have happened. I've never heard of that. Yeah, common sense questions that should be common sense get common sense answers, like the one lady that wanted to ask me if she was pregnant, and I said, go get a fucking pregnancy test. Or the one that got called a hood rat because she was trying to hide the fact she was pregnant from two dudes that knew each other and didn't know who the dad was. Didn't read for that one either. Exactly, the intuitive Eva. And there's a short on my channel of that one. I said, I'm not going to read it. Get a fucking pregnancy test. It does sound kind of a bit like a superstitious thing, but this is one I've not heard of. And I thought I've heard it all at this point. All right, Sky. I'll see you there, girl. Somebody virtually slap Sky in the face, please. Love you, Scott. I'm going to the bathroom. Yeah, I missed you too, Scott. You haven't been around much, and we haven't had much time to fucking text each other and shit. Glad you're here, man. I'm going to go to the bathroom, do something with all this coffee that's in my system. I'll be back. So curious, was nobody going to tell me or did nobody see it? I slipped in the mirror when I was in the bathroom washing my hands. Right here on my nose, it must have sloshed out of my cup when I was shaking or whatever, like mixing the protein shake up. There was protein powder right here, and you could tell it had been wet, and you could see the sugars crystallized in it. It was right here on my nose. I was like, what is that? You're at work right now while doing schoolwork. Yep, grinding hard. That's what Sky's been doing, pretty much. Y'all heard that? I turned the fan on. Well, shit, I guess I'll have to start muting until I get back on my regular microphone. Get the fan on and the door closed. Claire, welcome back. Welcome back to the present, Claire. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to turn the fan on or mute when I go pee. I had no idea. Nobody's ever said it. Other than the one time I had headphones in and the headphone was connected to the stream, I'm sure that was very loud. Dawn, how are you? I'll see you there, Dawn. You were like in the past. It was like in the past, man. Cheech and Chong. What happened to the great Cornholio asking me if I was a dude? Where'd that one go? That was interesting. Or asked me what gender I was. I was like, I'm a fucking dude. Like, and then M there. That one disappeared too. Me? I'm 6 feet tall. Why? It was a transvestigation. Oh, it's good. That intuitive emo. That was good. Yeah, I'm 6 feet tall. That's why it was loud. I mean, you got a point. It does have further to go, doesn't it? Yep, 6 feet tall, and I don't know what you guys measure in Ireland. I'm guessing you use communist measurements. Kidding. I have a 34-inch inseam. I got really long fucking legs. Like all my height is in my fucking legs. That's right. Claire, drink your water, damn it. Or Claire, Leo's son, drink your water, damn it. Water's good for you. We use freedom units over here. Oh, 5'4" is about average for a woman. Yeah, that's about average for, at least in the US, 5'5" is average height for a chick over here. That's not that. You say only 5'4", you about average. And I'm really not that much above average height. I think the average height in the US is like, for a dude, is 5'9" or 5'10". To Leo's son, you close to average too. Maybe a little. Tia, do I see Tia there? I do see Tia there. Hi, Tia Bea. How you doing, Scorpio? How's it been going for you? Hope everything's well. You still hanging out with that Pisces dude? Going pretty good? Hell yeah. Well, glad you're here with us tonight, man. It's been a while. Been a while. You want to know how he's feeling? You still don't know how this man's feeling about you? Or are you just worrying about it? Why are you worrying about it then if you got options? He better step it up. Milosh, hello, how's it going? All right, Tia, so you want a little mini read? Is that what you're after, or do you want a full one? What are we doing, girl? Worrying about Pisces again? You're very tense. Why are you tense, Milosh? You all right, homie? Anxiety, full moon shit? What's going on? Yeah, I was just telling somebody the other night, it was a chick that was in here, Tia, and I guess she gave up on the dude because he was playing games, and I said, watch. If he doesn't get his shit together, somebody else is going to come scoop her up, and I guarantee that's what's going to happen. So Tia, it's digging into Pisces' feelings once again. Starting to wonder if you might be playing a little bit of a game with you. It's been how many months now? Okay, what is all this shit? Tia, who pays for stuff when y'all go on dates? Why are you being eyeballed as the Queen of Pentacles? He's definitely looking at you like you're some kind of 11-11. Just what sort of 11-11, man? I think you might want to consider taking yourself out of the Hangman's tree. Either that, or he should consider bringing himself down out of it and stop dragging this out. He's starting to give off player vibes because we get the juggler card here. Six of Cups energy. Is it one of those where he gets distant and then he comes back around, gets distant, gets close, gets distant, gets close? Because that's juggler vibes if that's what's going on. Careful with it, Tia. Make sure that your other options, you know where they're at. And be careful next time he comes in. Here's my pinnacle. Because I kind of feel like it's here's my pinnacle, but then I'm going to take it away. I'm going to give you the attention. I'm going to take it away. That's what it feels like, push-pull. I don't know for sure if that's what's going on, but for you, and you're pretty level-headed, to still be asking about this, especially how quickly you dealt with the Leo situation, I'm really wondering. Tia, I love you, man. Memories and nostalgia is here. At you. Is it what he does, man? He sucks you in, pushes you away. I don't know, man. Be careful with it. You're being eyeballed like you're the queen of pens for some reason. But then at the same time, it's like juggler energy over here. Careful with it, girl. Seems back and forth energy is kind of what I was feeling. Kind of like he's almost treating you as an option. Maybe you guys are doing that to each other. I don't fucking know. Love you too. I hope it helps y'all, man. Malash, what country are you in? You're welcome to. I love you, homie. Take care of yourself out there. I do remember, I'm pretty sure you dealt with that Leo a lot quicker than this. Oh. Malash, I'm sorry things have got you tense. I know very little about what's going on in the world because I don't watch the news and shit. Because, I mean, the U.S. government, and all the news outlets that are partisan, they want us to be afraid of everything over here, so I stay out of it. That is a WRX. Yep. Yeah, what's going on over in that? Well, what's going on in Serbia directly is what my curiosity. Because Russia is but it's going to have something to do with you. I get it. Okay, say no more. Got it. Damn. Serbia is an old communist bloc country, right? Wasn't it part of the USSR at one point? I'm thinking right. All right, Tia, what are we reading about? We're going to do a full one for my Scorpio homie here. Tia. Tia, she's Scorpio, I do believe. Hasn't been that long since you read for the girl, man. You weren't part of the USSR. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were or not. Oh, there's another option. Okay. Oh, Capricorn, huh? Oh, boy. Capricorn, man. That could be a tough nut to crack. Like Capricorns in general, but Capricorn, man. Ooh. It's got you a Cappy option, do you? Yeah. Played it like a true Scorpio, man. Let me get the correct hand up there. I love you, Tia. Oh man. Yeah, Capricorns are convoluted fucking people. And they can be just so doggedly fucking determined and set in their ways. Hi, Liv. All right, 105. Damn, are we all just going to bang on Capricorn in here? Well, Tia might literally bang on Capricorn. That was horrible, Brandon. All right, Tia. Let's see. I'm sorry. Oh, let's see what Capricorn might be wanting here, what he might be thinking here. You sure Capricorn can handle getting it on with a Scorpio? Y'all Scorpio girls are. I dated a Scorpio chick. Guys, you better be able to fuck like a rabbit if you're gonna date a Scorpio girl. Boy. Strength card. So hey, bro's got some inner strength. Oh, excuse me. Why does he got 5 pins here? Is he worried about getting left out in the cold? Well, you know Capricorn likes money, right? Because he might be looking for somebody to build a monetary legacy with as well as a little love legacy. He's looking at you like you the Queen of Pens. I'm starting to think you got some earth in your chart, girl. The second time you come out as Queen of Pens tonight. Let's roll with it. Yeah, he be focusing on you. You're like, well, that girl's got some drive. And you know, for Capricorn, it's going to be one of the things they're looking at. They want somebody that's going to build Pentacles. That's why the King of Pens is a Capricorn card. The sun's here, man. So besides the, hey, we could work good as a financial team, I think he sees some sun with you. Maybe like let's get in a love boat together, man. Possibly. Damn, look at that. You like the Empress too. Question is he able to come in and be the Emperor? Why was he 5 of Pens? I don't know, man. His intentions look okay. Again, there with that money miser thing, though, Cappy. That could also talk about somebody who could have a little bit of control issues or jealousy issues. Side note there it is. Looking for someone to build a legacy with. Classic Capricorn man right there. Also worrying about getting his heart broken. Wonder what he's been through. He's got real feelings, that's for sure. Like he's been through shit here. You're the high priestess, Archie girl. Use your intuition. Obviously. Having learned from the past. Other than that, man, we got a Page of Cups here. I'm on a page when it's new energy. It's kind of cute. Is he stable? That's why I was wondering about that 5 of Pentacles. You know what I mean? That's a good question. That's something to keep an eye out for. Because it could definitely be an indicator that he might not be quite where he wants to be. It doesn't mean he's not building toward it, though. You know what I mean? The wheel's here, girl. It's spinning in your favor either way. You're smart enough. Page of Wands. Yeah, he's awful excited about you. That's for sure. Oh, no. And there he is right on the back. The King of Pens is there. So if he's not 100% there, that's probably where he's trying to get. That's for sure. Approach with caution on that one. Otherwise, give it a chance, Obviously, have your boundaries with shit, but I don't see any huge red flag here. Just be aware, Miss Scorpio. Scorpio feminine right there. What else we got here? Potential for real feelings is as real as they can feel with a Capricorn, as detached as they can be sometimes. Surrender and let it flow, man. And also that's coming out real close to that 3 of Swords. Be aware he might still be healing from something in the past. He's been waiting, though. Capricorn card right there. I've been waiting for a girl like you. And choice. It's your choice what to do. Well, Tia, the way I like to read cards is it's up to both people involved. At this point, in a realistic, completely non-tarot sense, just coming from the standpoint of somebody that's been sitting here watching you the past few months, I say give somebody else a chance because Pisces apparently isn't stepping up and doing shit, from what I can tell. Power couple potential. That's that King and Queen of Pens energy right there. But again, it is up to both people involved what the outcome ends up being, you know? But yeah, after what Pisces has kind of done here, because you've got, it started out real good and then he started that back and forth shit with you. I don't know why people got to do that push-pull to the extreme like that. It's too much. So just be aware that this Capricorn could still be moving on from something in the past and dealing with some healing. Doesn't mean he's a bad person. Doesn't mean it's going to be an issue either, because we're all dealing with shit we have to heal from. And that Three of Swords for him doesn't even necessarily mean it was a relationship. It could be something else. Go in with an open mind. That is my suggestion. I don't know what nostalgia was on the bottom there. Mercury's here. Seems to want to keep communicating with you. Again, see where it goes, dude. See where it goes. Love you, man. Tia Bia. Thanks for letting me pull some cards on that. How many other options you got hanging around out there, girl? I've got options, man. I got options. Of course he does. He's a Pisces. Of course he does. But, you know, there's a little bit of fun push-pull, especially in the beginning, the little courtship dance. But after a few months, man, if it was going to get serious, you better be getting serious. You know? At least he ain't player Leo. Because that Leo, if I remember correctly, and I'm thinking about the same shit that I was reading, that Leo was pretty much just a straight up player, wasn't he? Yeah, men are just as cooked as ladies out here. We're all just, this world is fucking cooked, dude. It sucks. Dating pool is fucking radioactive. That Leo was trash. Yeah, I love you. Oh, I love you too. That Leo was trash. Fuck him. That's the Scorpio. You get the stinger. Oh, there is good people out there. It's just hard to fucking find them. Claire, how long you been in a relationship? Has it been a while since you've been out here in the dating market single? Because fuck, it sucks right now. Yes. Okay. Yeah, dude. A lot changes in 15 years. People are fucking cooked nowadays. T, I love you, man. You're so welcome. Only one Kelly box. Interesting name. How's it going? Am I reading or talking? Both. I'm doing personal reads. We talk in between. Also, how's Liv going, man? Take care of yourself out there, Tia. Settle for less than what you deserve, girl. You got a pretty big fucking heart from what I can tell. What card am I on? The hell are you talking about? Well, I don't know what's on top of any of these decks. They're all flipped over. I'm so confused. I'm doing Kelly, I'm doing personal reads, homie. We're doing personal reads tonight. And who is Levi Anthony? Hey, I remember you, man. Welcome back. Madhu, is that what they call you? Okay. I remember the name and the profile picture there. Are you sure? Man, that profile picture looks fucking familiar. Maybe I've seen you in somebody else's chat. I swear you'd been here before, but okay. Well, welcome in either way. I might have to take a fucking Zyrtec soon from Google. Oh, is that picture something off of Google? That could be where I've seen it. Somebody else could also have that picture, I guess, if it's from Google. I assume that's what we're talking about. Thank you, Claire. Claire Bear. Yo, Letter got hot late in that stage. Oh, I touched the metal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, guys. Please smack that like button up on the way in if you don't mind. Excuse me. Look at Claire. She is, man. You own one tonight? Well, Claire, after what you told me earlier in the members live and your little experience you had in traffic, you deserve to be on one tonight. Proud of you, Claire, for your very first road rage incident. Road rage against dipshits is encouraged. I'll be right back. Elaine, welcome in. All right, Sage, I didn't want that much smoke in here. Holy shit, dude. Came back, it was like the fucking room's on fire. How you doing, Elaine? Welcome to the show, hon. Go get some coffee and shit. Sky, what up? Oh, yeah. Oh, bro, you ain't got to tell me what like you are. I don't care what like number you are, man. All right. What'd you say your name was? Let me get it right here. I can find it. Madhu. Madhu? Not sure if I'm saying that right. If not, I'm sorry. A little relationship energy for you. It is 8:03 p.m., man. Madhu. I hope I'm saying that right. Well, so the future of your relationship, man, that's up to y'all as a couple. It really is. I mean, we'll get some energy on it, sure, but that's up to y'all as a couple, man. You know, it takes dedication and work from both sides. My curiosity is why I asked this question. Is it because your partner's been acting weird? Is it because you got some worries and insecurities? Who's the emperor? Focus and stability. Somebody here is very much into taking care of their people. Somebody's into taking care of their people here. It's probably an emperor there, man. You know what I'm seeing here with you is I'm not trying to be mean, but you need to get out your head about this. You need to stop 7 swords in yourself about what's going on. Dude's coming out as the emperor. Okay, not bad. I don't know what all these spilled cups are for you, though. Next actions, again, that's something that is up to you guys as a couple. You know, Matty, you can't just move through life without intention like this. I highly discourage continued tarot reads about this, dude. Look, there's a ship coming in. But here's the thing, man. You see the ship's down there. It's heading toward the fucking harbor, toward the dock. You standing on a rock. You can get off that rock and go to where the ship's at, man. In other words, just enjoy your relationship. As long as it's going good, there's probably nothing to worry about. Dude, come out as the emperor, man. Look, the Ace of Cups is here, Matty. You know what the problem is with you? You're not loving yourself enough. You know, you need to know that you would be okay if something went wrong here and detach from the worry. Because I think that's what's going to get in your way here. It's because you're 7 of Swords in your own head about it. You're worrying too much, man. That puts out a pushing away energy. Plus, the Emperor over here, he's got shit to work on, dude. The Emperor's got shit to work on. He's got shit to do. Madhu, right now, I wouldn't worry too much. Talk to him. See what's up. If there's anything you can help with or anything, start with that. But otherwise, I think you got yourself thrown a little bit off balance here, worrying about it too much, man. Let's see if we can find some balance for you. And Madhu, I don't know what this healing is from the past that needs to happen. It's over attachment, because you do have attachment issues. I think you got some unhealed wounds from past shit that's happened to you. And you probably need to heal some of these wounds. Madhu, let me ask you a question. How many reads have you gotten about this? You guys in separation? Because he's over here focusing on something. A lot. You're driving yourself insane. Let me help you out. I'm not trying to be a dick when I say this. Tarot is not the solution. And if you guys are separated, there's a reason why. Like I said, it's up to you guys together here, and it's got to take both of you choosing each other to make it work. So one, don't come in telling people you're in a relationship if you're not, because that's what you did. You're not in a relationship. You guys aren't together. Even if it's in separation and you were married, you guys are not technically together. Emperor's over here focusing on Emperor shit. You're in your head worrying about it and need to do some healing. Your ship's coming in, but you're going to fucking miss it. And the ship that's coming in is self-love and taking care of yourself. Right? Instead of chasing, worry, throwing yourself out of balance, worrying about what his next actions are going to be. Let me ask you a very important question, homie. What are your next actions going to be for you? Because I'm telling you why he's not talking right now. The Emperor's focusing on shit and not worrying about the 7 of Swords individual back there that's energetically pushing him away, because that's what you're doing. Whether I know you're not meaning to, but being attached like that, that's what you're doing. You're pushing away what you want. Protection is here, and likely in his head, he might feel like he's protecting himself. Careful. For now, listen, hon. The best thing to do right now is focus on you, right? Don't get reads about it. Focus on you and what you can do. Like Claire said there, look after yourself. There you go, homie. See? You got this shit. You'll probably be amazed what one of two things are going to happen if you focus on you. Actually, one thing's guaranteed to happen. You're going to feel better. But either this guy's going to come back, this emperor's going to come back, or you're going to decide you don't want him and you're going to manifest in a better emperor that's probably more suited to you. I don't know how cooked your situation is, but you worrying about it and getting reads about it and chasing and sending texts and all this. So imagine you texting about all every day or so, right? All that's doing is making it worse. And it's sad because it's making it worse for you. And that's not where we want you, homie. We want you doing better. Love you, man. I hope that helps you out. And also, don't listen to random stuff. He's a fucking turd. Hi, random stuff. What's up, bro? Maddie, we love you, man. We love you, man. Sorry if it's a little bit hard on you, but sometimes good. What I'm trying to do. But yeah, don't come in and tell us you're in a relationship if you're not. Next time, go in and say, actually, I hope there's not a next time, but if you're going to get reads like that, guys, come in and say, hey, we're not talking right now. Love you, dude. And look, Maddie, we've all done this shit. We've all, as human beings, for the most part, done this shit. You know what I mean? That's very likely part of it, Matt. He did come out as the emperor. He could be busy. He could also be a little irritated. Like, you never know. I say give it some time, man, and see what happens. Let things unfold the way they're meant to unfold. You know, the best possible outcome here, as far as getting back together goes, is that you guys, while you're in separation or whatever you want to call it, be leveling up individually. So if you get back together, you come back together as better versions of yourselves for each other. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, you don't got to worry, man. That's right. Level up and then see what happens. You might be surprised. You might be surprised. The sky's the limit. I don't know why I'm petting this thing like it's a ferret. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Is that how you pet a ferret? No, it's more like this, ain't it? It's soft. Can't help it. Oh, fuck. Right? Either way, man, if you go out expecting positive stuff, it may not come from that situation, but you will get positive stuff. Thank you, my friend. You too. Take care of yourself out there, dude. That's serious with cards like that. The number one thing you can do is be working on your healing, because that is self-love. Self-love isn't always easy. It's not always bubble baths and all this shit. Sometimes self-love is the hard shit. Accepting where we're at, even if it sucks where we're at. It's the only way we can get to changing anything in our lives, though, is acceptance of right where we're at. Random stuff. I'm just gonna randomly time you out, sir. Shithead. Let's not be practicing self-hate, please. Nah, you get mad at yourself. That's fine. I get mad at myself when I need to push myself sometimes. I do think it's an Aries trait a lot of times I've noticed, but Cartman gets it. But it's not about hating yourself. You might not like the version of yourself you are, so you might get a little mad at yourself. You don't want to hate yourself, though. Love yourself enough to be better. It's okay. I'm this version of me now, or this is happening now, but I can do better. Else just random stuff. I know that vehicle. That's that beat up looking fucking Ford Ranger. I know that truck. That's a fucking Ford Ranger. Liv knows it all. She might. You never know. Some Vicks. Liv, you got a cold? You need some Vicks Vapor Rub? I thought Vicks had a K in it. Vicks. Or do you need some Crown Vicks like the old police cars? Guys, hang tight for a second. I'm going to mute this time. Thanks for someone finally sharing that with me. Just realized I had the cigar in my mouth. Whoopsie. Or my hand. Or somewhere. Who all we got in here with us, man? Got about 9 in the chat. How's everybody doing out there in the world? In the world? Yeah, in the world. I was going to say the worldwide. The wide world? The World Wide Web? How are the internets doing out there? There we go. Oh. 18 likes. Thank you, guys. Who wants to jump on the list, man? We got us a wide open list. Ireland random. Where are you, Frock? Frock? Yeah. We do random stuff. Got an Australian chick in here. We got a man from Kashmir. We got Eric Cartman from over there in South Park, Colorado. Somewhere we got our Area 51 girl. I don't know if she's still here or not. Where's Sky at? Sky, Area 51 chick, where'd you go? Actually, don't think she's that close to Area 51. And how is obviously cancer, Mr. Cartman there? How you doing tonight? Oh, fuck, that's right. Oh, yeah, I remember the Area 51 fight. Who could forget that? Radio, yeah, I remember that shit. Thankfully, it didn't actually turn out to be much. Like, nobody did anything illegal, thankfully. You had to work. Oh, you know damn well if they were hiding aliens from us, it ain't somewhere that's so high profile nowadays. You know? If they're hiding aliens, Area 51 is just, oh, let's make them think they're here. Come on. We all know the only thing that goes on in Area 51 is actually way cooler than aliens. It's awesome, awesome, awesome aircraft that we're not allowed to know about yet. You don't mess with the Russians. Oh my God. Well, I mean, we could seem to get to see him eventually. Like, shit, I think the SR-71 was tested there. We know about it. What was some other ones that were tested there that we now know about? Oh, what was the U-2 spy plane? I think that was the one that started that Air Force base, was needing a place to test the U-2 spy plane. But yeah, you know they got shiny fucking toys in there we can't look at right now. Okay, Claire. You good? Well, you know, random stuff. I believe we all have more than one person that could be the one. You know, it's kind of up to you, dude. Like, do you sound doubtful that you see yourself with this chick long term, so let's start with that. If this woman was the one, you'd know it. There wouldn't be any question. Right? Could you meet women in the future? Absolutely, dude. Do we even need to read about this? Sure, let's read about it. Random stuff. 2 pins is in the upside down, man. don't feel like there's much balance here on your side, maybe. I don't think you're 100% sure about this chick, dude. But you don't need to be in mental prison about it. Obviously, if you want to meet more chicks in the future, you can meet more chicks in the future. Now, listen, though. If you decide not to stay with this girl, don't create a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Don't create a bitter woman by being a player. If you decide you're going to let this one go, let her go. If you just want to have fun and be friends with benefits, be awesome. Or be awesome. Be honest and be awesome. Ten of Swords is here, man. Let's end this thinking that you can't meet more women in the future, because you can. And Mr. King of Wands here. Let's put yourself in the freaking upright, Aries. Of course, you're a good-looking guy. You can meet more girls if you want to. So if you're not sure this is the one, if you're not crazy about this chick, then plan on meeting new girls or settling. That's up to you. But yes, there's always more choices out here, sir. Love you, man. As far as her being the one, well, there can be a lot of ones. Reflection and projections. You remember, when we project out into the universe, it gets reflected back to us, including our belief systems. Love you, sir. Almost called you Area 51. Random stuff. Take care of yourself, man. Definitely inside the mountain bunker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Area 51 is literally just a test range for really cool fucking airplanes. Also, random stuff. Don't forget, man, make sure you got a mission that's bigger than girls. It's bigger than any one girl in particular. That's also preferably bigger than yourself. Speaking of aircraft, that'd be an airplane. Prop-driven thing. Wonder where it's going to land at. Buchanan? We're going toward Buchanan or Clarksburg? We're going toward Clarksburg. We're going to land up at Benedum. Almost guarantee it. Yep, that's right, Liv. Sometimes I wonder if random stuff has a grasp on what is actually important. Because he's just so random, you know? Random stuff. I love you, sir. Picking on you, bro. All right. Right? Yeah, he does. He does. He come in here and be talking about all kinds of crazy shit sometimes. Be like, bro, what's coming out of your mouth right now? It's working. I mean, have money's a good thing. Well, question though, do you want to work for somebody else your whole life, or are you really going to build a legacy for yourself? And then you're not ready to just be with one yet. Then why'd you? See, you didn't need to ask that question. Either she's not somebody that you're crazy about being with long term, or you're literally not ready to settle down yet. And if you're not, bro, that's okay. Just be honest about it with people. You don't have to lead girls on, you know? plenty of women out there that would be perfectly okay with just having some fun with somebody as long as you're honest. You don't have to leave them on or lead them on. Agree with obviously Cancer, and I agree with Intuitive Emo there. That's right. I love you guys. Oh my. Leah's just be like, what is going on around here? Devin, what's up, sir? How you doing, bro? New live? Nah, man, I've been live for the past like 10 hours. Yes, it's a new live. Or well, it's an hour and 41 minutes old. Whoa. Car Whoa. Oh my. All right, Carbon, earlier I was asked my gender. I was even asked if I was a cis dude. I said, I'm a fucking dude. I was even asked if I was a cis dude. What'd you call it there, Intuitive Emo? It was a transvestigation that was going on. Yeah. And the dude's name, I kind of sucks. He was weird because the dude's name was the Great Cornholio, and he had a picture of Beavis as his profile picture. I was like, you were my yeah, I'm just a dude. I'm just a fucking dude. And I told him, I said, I was born with balls between my legs. I am a dude. Oh, yeah, that was interesting. So I had to ask the question, of course, how much hormone replacement would the average biological woman, biological female, whatever you call it, need to make their voice sound like mine? And how expensive would it be? As a fruit, I was like, why are you asking him? Oh shit. That's good. That's what I'm going to tell him from now on. Be like, I identify as a watermelon because I like watermelon. Oh my god, my sinuses. Guys, I need to grab me an allergy pill. This is getting yeah. give it about 45 minutes or so. Yeah, I would from now on identify as a watermelon. If anybody wants to know. Yes, Jesus. Ooh. Oh God, was you told that shit growing up too? Emo, was you told that shit growing up too? If you ate the watermelon, see it would fucking grow inside your stomach. Anyone hear of how a man won a strong? Yeah, that's happened a few times in some different places there, Cartman. Southern shit, that's right. Southern shit. Excuse me. Angela Johnson, welcome in, Capricorn. I assume that means you're a Capricorn. How you doing? Looks like a goat. Andrea Hector, welcome back. Good to have you here again, man. Fellow Aries in the chat. Oh, it was a ram. Okay. It's hard for me to see him sometimes. It looked like a damn goat. Although, you know. You know. So, we got Aries everywhere in here. I'm an Aries, she's an Aries, and she's an Aries. There are 3 Aries in here. No, 4 Aries in here. Random stuff's an Aries. That was a little fire sign party. Old Cancer up there, the odd man out. I'm doing good, thank you. How you doing there, Angela? And Sky there, the all Aquarius girl. Oh, you're the Aries. Spoken like such an Aries, sir. Yeah, I think you might be the only Leo here right now. Obviously, Cancer is going to evaporate. And our Aquarius friends are going to explode. Although they're the water bears, they can put it all out. They can put it all out. Not too bad. Hell yeah. Intuitive. I don't think you ever told me you were an Aquarius. It depends on the Aquarius. Some of them would. Some of them would. 20 likes. Thank you guys for all the likes on this fine Friday. Or well, I guess Saturday for Liv, but Friday for me. most of us. Is that right, Cartman? Oh, yeah, totally honest. Soup! Sky! Scott, have you talked to Iceberg or anybody recently? I know you haven't been around much, but has anybody told you what I'm up to over here? Told Iceberg this morning when he came to the stream. So hopefully Sky, within the next 2 months, I'm hoping to have enough money saved up and be playing some Minecraft and souping some sweats on Warzone within the next 2 months. Hopefully. That's the target. 2 months. But we'll see what happens. Liv, I already told you, I think. Or you already knew. You know, I'm trying to shoot for like 10 to 20% of everything I make. So hopefully it goes good. Man, I love the 2 cups in this deck, dude. Lone Wolf always. I mean, I have an Aquarius moon. Maybe that's why I pretty much stick to myself. I don't know. Oh, look, the sun and the moon's there too. After the 2 cups, I got the sun and the moon here. Ah. Yeah, I figured you knew, Liv. All right. Well, whoever wants to grab the next spot, man, we got us a wide open list, y'all. We can also just hang out and talk about dumb shit. We tend to do that a lot around here. Hang out and talk about dumb shit. The Infinite Arbors. New Shelly, what up, girl? How you doing? That would be Whitley right there, by the way, guys. How's your day been? Night been, I guess. Love knows everything. Yeah. It was all-knowing, omnipotent. She's the omnipotent Saggy over there. Uh-huh. You say so, Liv. The Lone Star. Yeah, I don't, like, I'm not opposed to meeting the right woman and having somebody close to me that way, but I generally don't hang out with people a whole lot. Don't keep a whole lot of close friends because, well, it's just not worth having that many friends. Can't fucking trust people a lot of times. Good just hanging with my dog. Oh, Sibby. And she actually hangs and isn't taking a fucking nap. I love how dogs lay in these positions where it looks like they're broken in half. It's like, that's got to be uncomfortable and hurt when you wake up, right? Because if I was laying with a curve like that in my back, in that position, I would wake up and, man, I would be hurting. Been gaga good, huh? I'm doing good, man. Thank you. Other than that, I think it might be time for a... That can't be that Zyrtec kicking in already. I haven't been that long. Might be time for a little shot of coffee. Be right back. What, hanging out with my dog? Shit, bro. Oh, we're being tired. God. I was up super early today, though, man. I was actually awake at 4. I kind of rolled around in bed until about 5 and decided to just get the fuck up and make coffee because I wasn't going back to sleep. Like a boiled shrimp. That, yeah, giant fucking shrimp. Giant boiled shrimp is about right. Yeah, Andrew, I got you. Virgo Empress cards. Welcome back, man. All right, so we got Andrea. Andrea, didn't we just do a love read for you? Did you meet somebody new, right? Thought I just read somebody new for you. Could have been somebody else. Swear it was you though. Anyway, let's roll. Spirit Song Tarot, man. Okay, yeah, you're gonna get a nice time out because we don't do that shit around here. That one's been here at least once. I remember that name. She was here once before. They know. She knows. 2 pins, man. Can be balanced, Andrea, coming back to your love life the rest of the year into early next year. You're an Aries like me. And if you're anything like me, it'll really start ramping up probably around February and March. Tower, man. You know, for the rest of the year here, make sure you're focusing on releasing any past hurt. That might be the way to reclaim balance in your love life for the rest of the year here. So you can go into 2026, man, being the queen of fucking wands, dude. Passion, creativity, in the upright. And actor. I like some passion there. Looking good, looking good. Peace, well, you better get ready for some passion too. The peace you're going to find within yourself. And you should have that within yourself. I could be talking about the release we saw there. The Hermit's there, man. You might want to lay low. I can't tell you to lay low, but you might want to just kind of hang back for a minute on the love thing. You know, not rush in too fast there, fellow Aries. Strength cards here, man. Courage and endurance. Playing the long game, man. That takes more than just a month at the end of the year. You know, peace, especially, you know, a good relationship, takes time to build. It isn't one of those things that we can just have that last without some work. It takes work. Oh, I think that's the truth on it too. Queen of Swords energy there, man. But there's balance coming back. The awakening is here, man. And I do think the awakening could very well be talking about release. of any old pain, if you want to find peace in your life, especially with a partnership, find peace within yourself first and make peace with the past. Doesn't mean you have to go reach out to people and shit. Just make peace with what happened. Forgive and let it go, right? Could have some choices here, man. Coming in. But look at the past creeping through the window. Don't let that mess up your choices in the future by still worrying about and feeling some type of way about what happened in the past. Love you, Andrea Hector. I hope that helps you out, girl. Oren, what up, bro? How you doing? Good to see you again, man. Thank you, Oren. Appreciate you, sir. You are so welcome, Andrea Hector. Love you, homie. Kashia, welcome back. Good to see you again, man. I'm doing good. Hope you are as well. I got coffee. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thank you, Lord. It's not always easy. Beck, I'm trying to get back onto that flow of twice a day like I used to have. Hopefully I get up in the morning and it not be too late. I don't have to work out in the morning. It's a rest day, so that'll help. But other days I've tried to do it. It'll be a workout day and I got to get up and work out and do other shit. And then I'm like, all right, well, I might as well just wait until this evening because it'll be past a good time to stream. Beck Shaw, I hope you're doing amazing down there. Crazy out there, is it? Yeah, it's a crazy world. It's indeed. Well, I'm glad you stopped by to say hi to us, Oren. Hope you've had a fantastic day, man. Thank you. You too, homie. Hope to talk to you again soon, man. I figure with a name like that, yeah. They got a name like that? The Virgo Empress, whatever, Virgo Empress cards. It sounds like somebody who'd be hopping around a lot of tarot channels. That's all right. We know how to deal with those around here. Hell yeah, Oren. Take care of yourself, bro. Have any water left? Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, Dab, what up? Is that what we call you? Thanks for the like, man. Appreciate you. How you doing today? Or tonight? Yeah, what you got for me, man? Hey, Dab, I7. Man, it sounds like Ada. Okay. Your at username, the middle of it looks like a fucking Intel processor number. You run by an i7, a Core i7, W Baba. These fucking at usernames, if you don't customize them, they come out weird sometimes, don't they? Why don't people like your work? Hey, you know what? Fuck people. Fuck people. You probably got a toxic workplace. And you know, unfortunately, no matter what job you have, you're always going to have people that don't fucking like you. Ada, let's see what we got for you. Well, you should try to be on point, but you shouldn't care too much what people think. You know what I mean? People are going to think what they're going to think. Some of them are going to like you. Some of them ain't going to like you. That's just life. Feel feeling singled out? Yeah, you care too much about what people think, dude. Got upside down water sign here. Upside down Virgo too. Could be a couple people you work with. Why do they not like you? Because they're fucking miserable. That's why. They're fucking miserable. That's why, man. But look, you got choices here of whether you can engage with this. So even if it's going on around you and you know it's going on, you feel the weird, crappy vibes and shit, you can choose not to claim that energy. You know what I mean? Some people are just not going to like you. In the workplace, in particular, people are competitive. They're mad because they're at work. They hate their fucking jobs, etc., etc. They probably got miserable home lives. Whoever these two fuckers are here, right? Lovers is here, though. And that's about choice, man, and trusting yourself to make the right choices. And to trust yourself enough to know that you're doing what you need to do. And as long as you're doing your job, you don't need to worry about what people at work think. Sure, they can be annoying and whatnot. Excuse me. At the end of the day, temper's still stirring up cups for you regardless, homie. Right? Look, these people are out of harmony in their own lives. And you're going to find that out there. What you're going to find, Ada, is most people ain't in the spiritual community. They're not worried about it. Their idea of spirituality might be going to church on Sunday, asking God for forgiveness, and then going out and fucking buying a hooker the next day. It's that hypocritical. It's that baseline for most people. People have stimulus, response. Very few of them exercise the incredible power they have in the middle that is choice. They're brainwashed, mindless, just sheep, whatever you want to call them, robots, zombies. It sucks when you are more into the more spiritual side of life and you out there in the real world. Sometimes it really sucks because, you know, a lot of these people just look at you like you're fucking weird. What, you know what we do? We say, fuck them. Oh, you work as, see, then you probably already know some of this about people, don't you? But, you know, most people don't. You know, animals in the animal kingdom, animals, reptiles, whatever, they have basically stimulus response. Us as human beings, we got this big fucking brain up here that for some reason we don't want to use half the time. But we got choice in the middle. We have control in the middle. We have a filter. These people don't utilize that filter because they're just going through life on automatic mode, dude. You know? People will think you're weird if you're a bit tapped in. That's okay. Be your fucking weird, awesome self. Fuck them. Because I can guarantee this. As many people as out there that don't fucking like you, probably even more love you to fucking death. And more important, people. People you work with, the way they act, generally 9 out of 10 times is a reflection of who they are, not a reflection of who you are, Ada. And they might just be a little bit jealous because you 9 of Pins out here just rocking it out anyway. The best you can. And they know you fucking different. All right? Especially if you went beyond and go beyond, you know, just being a behavioral therapist or whatever, and you do get more into the spiritual side of things, they might really, and a lot of them will, think you're fucking weird. There you go. That's a good way to look at it. But look, cycles change, man. People come and go. Jobs come and go. And you can choose at any moment here to just not give a fuck what these people think. And yeah, if you're a good-looking chick and you work in an office with a bunch of women, I guarantee you're going to deal with some catty-ass girls out there. Unfortunately. Love you, homie. I hope that helps you out. Keep your stability, man. You're more in flow with life than they are likely. People say guys are bad about competition. I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know. We'll beat the shit out of each other and go get a fucking drink, or we'll have a little competition at the gym and see who can fucking bench the most plates. We do shit like that. Girls be fucking mean to like just mean. I don't get it. Y'all girls are mean to each other a lot of times. Yeah, we are, Lou. Just a little physical competition, see who hits harder, and then all right, let's grab a beer, homie. It's typically the way it goes. You work better with guys, I guarantee. You know what? I'm not trying to be a dick to anybody. I worked a lot of kitchens in my life. I would always rather work with dudes than a bunch of women in a place. It's so much. I'm not trying to be mean. It's so much fucking drama. Dudes, it's so much easier just for a bunch of dudes to work together. And that's why I lived. That's why. Fuck you, random stuff. Yep, that sounds about right. I saw that there, Ada. Sounds about right. Hell yeah, Claire. Good for you, man. Lissai. Oh, damn. For Claire, let's see. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, it's like 2 a.m., isn't it? Random stuff. What's wrong with you, bro? Sky, fuck what people think and say, man. Back to work Monday, 3 12-hour shifts, and holy shit, bro. It's the $1,000 car with $12,000 worth of speakers in it. And the fucking shitty exhaust is still louder. Good Lord, it's sounding worse than it used to. That fucking Cavalier. Should you be peeing more? Like, what's the test? I'm confused. I don't know what the point of the test is. Oh, I see. I had to do a double take there, Claire. I thought you were calling urine test magical. I was like, what? You're talking about horses. Okay. Makes more sense. Well, I'd stood up for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, what? Let me write that down. Got it. Tier nog, right? That's what I wrote down. Is there a typo in that? There. Who's out front of my house? Hold on a second. There's people out front. Okay, it's the neighbors right over here. Their driveway's literally on the other side of the road. I never hear anything out of them, man. I was like, people talking out there. Bust out the shotgun. Sky, you sound like my brother. Scott, I ever tell you I've told the story on here before about when Josh was still living here at the house with me at one point. We were, living together. And I was talking to him on the phone. He was on lunch break at work, and I was at the house, and there was a black snake in the closet in the living room. I said, "Yeah, dude, there's a big old black snake went in the closet." I was just not too worried about it. It's just a fucking black snake. Sure, it found its way out, never saw it again. So what's my brother say? "Oh, go grab the shotgun." And I'm like, dude, I'm not blowing a hole. I told him straight. I was like, dude, I am not blowing a hole in the front wall of the house over a fucking black snake. Yeah, go grab this, my fucking redneck ass brother. Go grab the shotgun. I'll grab fucking 12 gauge, put a fucking hole right through the fucking brick on the front of the house. You know how much that would fucking cost to replace that shit? That's real brick. Plus the drywall, part of the floor, whatever else got fucked up. Yeah, grab the shotgun. Good idea. Josh is terrified of snakes. So I think he was worried it was gonna find him. I dug out the closet, didn't see it in there. I'm pretty sure it found a way out. Yeah, I probably have told that story before because that one just, man, that's one that never leaves your fucking memory. Yeah, grab the shotgun. What a hillbilly ass, what a fucking Beverly Hillbillies thing to say. I could see it now. Cops getting called. Calls about a gunshot. Oh yeah, I was trying to shoot the black snake that's in the fucking closet. And now there's a giant hole in the front of the house. Whoops. Or it wouldn't be a giant hole, but it would make a pretty good size hole. Oh, that's wild, Claire. Or pee on bushes. All right. Speaking of pee, I'll be back. All right. I'm back. Claire, this is getting creepy, man. Glad I don't live in Ireland. Whoa, random stuff. That's gross. Sir. Wow. He did go there, Liv. That's where Halloween started. Yo, Irish people are creepy. I'm kidding. Oh. You Mexican what? We knew what you meant, sir. All Mexican folklore. I thought we were talking about food. Because that's Leo's son's the bag's food, man. A horse? What are we talking about? A horse? Oh, random stuff. Not all problems can be solved by sticking your dick in its mouth. All right. Right, Claire? Oh my. Ask random stuff. See, he'll even fess right up to it, man. You're like, oh yeah, that was me. Bro, I saw a meme like this, or a video like this the other day. Something about an owl. And it was like, it was a joke. And it said, Hispanics think owls are witches, so they start playing music to drive it out. And it starts vibing with the music, and the owl was sitting up there just kind of chilling out with the music. Now, what's random stuff talking about? Jesus Christ, bro. What are we going to do with you? Don't need to read all that. Leprechaun in the Hood is hilarious. It really is. Ugh. Ooh, you good, Simmy? You okay? Oh, she's fucking went to stand up, lost her balance, cracked her head right off the fucking wall. Are you just shake it out, girl? You good? Come here. Yeah, it fucking hurt, didn't it? Come here, you. Come here. Still trying to figure out what reality is after that thud. Come on. Are you okay? Is your head okay? Come here. Oh, yeah. This decided to hit the wall right here. You good, man? I mean, wall hit you, didn't it? Surprised you didn't knock a hole in it with that fucking hard ass head of yours. All true, right? Hi. You floppy ass ear, girl. Oh, I know that feels good, don't it? Hi. How's your head? You and your floppy fucking ears, dog. You want to play tarot with us, man? No? What, is your ear itchy? Ear itchy. The other one? The side that you fucking smacked into the wall? Yeah, she's pretty dog, man. She's been losing hair on her head since she's gotten older. Like, she used to have a real nice, thick beard. She's losing hair on her head since she's gotten older. The past year or so. Ugh. What kind of... What's going on in here? Oh, yeah, random stuff. Kind of just chill a little bit, man. It is a bunch of girls in here right now, man. Although that is drowning your kids, that is fucking Jesus. All right, so what we got to do, guys, let's get kind of slow in here. You said we give it a half an hour-ish. Wait, what? Random stuff? How does that, how does folklore create a national highway that connects Kashmir to India? I'm confused. There's that Dodge again. Same one. Now watch your head up there, Sammy. Don't fucking crack it off the wall again, homie. Because that couldn't have felt good. She's just looking at me like, don't tell me what to do. What's up? What's up? Wait, is this actually some of y'all's folklore there? Oh, no, that's creepy. I've heard this somewhere before. This one you're talking about. I think it was on a YouTube video a while back I watched. Was it a Decoding the Unknown video, possibly? Might have been one of his. Yeah, I've seen a video about that recently, or it was at least part of a video. Just can't remember exactly where it was at. I want to say it was one of Simon Whistler's videos, though. But I know I remember hearing that story recently. Oh, damn. All kinds of strange stories like this out in the world. It's always the highways. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my head. Oh, I had the Eagles stuck on my head now. That wasn't even intentional, and y'all got it stuck in my head. Amelia, they've been in here talking about folklore, huh? Folklore and like ghost stories and stuff, things like that. But we got personal tarot reads going on. Welcome in. Folklore, right? Forklifts. We got here. Dean, yeah, you can, Dean. What you got for me, homie? Folklore. That was a good one, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, it's been kind of slow here like the past 30 minutes or so. So we've just been chatting about whatever. What ex is it that still has feelings for you? Who told you an ex still has feelings for you? Another tarot reader? Confused, are you? Ah, okay. Well, just because one of them might still have feelings for you doesn't mean they don't come towards you. Let's see if we can find a zodiac or something. They didn't have no face cards? What we got? I actually think we got the wrong deck here. Let me grab the the old Moon Garden Tarot. Let's see about an ex maybe having some feelings for you. The real question is, if somebody did come towards you, what would you do? Two pins here. Might have been a bit of a juggler. Or it could have been somebody you juggled around. Either way, could have been, well, you know what I mean by juggler, right? The Two of Pentacles energy. Somebody juggling two individuals. Could have been juggling you and somebody else. You could have been juggling them and somebody else. Either way. Chariots here. Cancer card, if that means anything. It's also a card about forward momentum. Juggling stop the forward momentum. Also, somebody took you for granted. I'm kind of getting that. It was a Seven of Swords individual. A bit of a liar, a bit of a cheater. Possibly a Cancer. Has refused yet to take responsibility for their actions. This is avoiding accountability is the way I want to read this card. Whoever avoided accountability, you know, while you decided to go grow, they got a bunch of spilled cups here, man. I would say really rather somebody that you wanted to build a legacy with, and that's probably why she regrets it. Because what happens is these jugglers, what happens is they end up realizing that the grass isn't greener on the other side, and that's why they regret. Because you don't know what you got till it's gone, right? And if you were wanting to build a serious legacy with this person, well, of course, they're going to be thinking about possibly communicating. And again, with a water card, we got an upside down water knight here. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces could be heavy in their chart. Water sign or water in their chart. Let's get a yin yang on it. Yep, there you go, man. And that's what it is. And you know, the best thing to happen is for two people when they split up, if you really want it to work in the future, or if you ever decided to, is for two people to level up separately and come back together as upgraded versions of themselves. Although when it comes to the cheating thing, you're not coming back. That's for me though. Lack and doubt. Yeah, look, you want to know why about why would they regret it now? Because they doubt they're going to find better. And I would say that's probably them getting a little bit of karma. For, if they were juggling you around with somebody else, kind of makes sense that they'd start doubting themselves that they can find better than you, right? Nope, she won't be able to unless she levels herself up. You're right. And unfortunately, a lot of these people will not level themselves up. They won't do the work. They won't take accountability. For her to do even as good as you, she would have to take accountability. I've seen this. It's happened to me. I've also been this person that's been the cheater. You cheat like that, juggle people around, you're going to get kicked in the ass until you take accountability for it. The universe will knock the piss out of you. So I hope we helped you figure out who that might be. Love you, homie. Also, yeah, probably not worth talking to, huh? I vote find you someone new, Dean. Find you a new lady. Still plenty of good people out in the world. You just have to look for them. You got to sift through the bullshit, separate the wheat from the chaff, so to speak. Yeah, it's always interesting. People come in and they want to get reads about their ex's karma. And I'm like, well, that's none of your business. Don't worry. You're going to see it anyway. It's going to happen anyway. I don't like reading about shit like that, like what somebody's karma is. Like, that's up to the universe. But typically, I mean, if you think about what somebody does, you can almost pretty much guess what their karma is going to be. Someone's probably going to come in and fucking cheat on her and treat her like dirt. If I had to guess, and in my experience, That's all you can do, Dean. You're right, man. It's all you can do. With shit like that. The only thing you can control is your own mind, right? Oh, it does. Absolutely. Yeah. Leo sounds right. Let's make sure I said your name right. Amelia, is that how you say that? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, about probably most tarot you see on YouTube gonna be out here being love tarot. Huh. I'm actually not a big fan of doing love reads. There's so much bigger and better things you can use tarot for. Now don't get me wrong, I don't mind doing like a new love movie spread and shit like that. I don't mind helping people dig into things like that occasionally, but there's just so much more useful things that you can use tarot for. Yes, it will, Dean. You are so right. And it sucks that so much of the YouTube tarot world is people wanting love reads and stuff because they're missing just how powerful tarot can be as a form of introspection and meditation, and finding new ways to look at an old problem. I only do one free one per show. And I don't get into political stuff around here. I don't. Like we might talk about politics in passing occasionally, but yeah, if you got one for me there, Amelia, tell me what you got, homie. Well, at least he wasn't going to ask me if he was pregnant. That'd really set me off there. I'd be like, sir, you are a dude. How will it go with Doc and the community? What's that mean? Doc and the community? What's the context here? You might have to give me a little context. You talking about your doctor? Who's Doc? And who's the community? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's not sure here because I thought I was an idiot for a minute. Oh, okay. So you meet some new people on Sunday. Gotcha. Now I understand. So you want to know about this little get together thing. All right, man. It's always nice to meet some new people, get some new connections. Also, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Let's grab the old Tarot of the Divine here, and sorry for that horrendous fucking coffee burp. There's like coffee and protein powder. Oh, 10 cups of wish fulfillment, man. That actually doesn't look half bad for meeting some new people. That's what you want. New people and connections, especially if you left a bunch of old stuff behind. If you moved or anything, or just left your old group behind, because that's a card about leaving shit behind right there. Could be some 10 cups here, some sun, vitality, and joy. It says this could be a joyful thing, man. Now, you're going to get the mix of the good and the bad. There's always going to be certain people that don't like you, but overall, this looks nice. The 6 of Cups is here. Return to feeling joyful. I don't know, man. This all looks pretty good for whatever you're doing here. Chariot. Forward momentum could bring forward momentum to your life. It's also a card about discipline, determination, shit like that. It's a Cancer card if it means anything to you. And then the Wheel of Fortune here. Change and new possibilities. Oh, shit, this all looks good to me, man. Especially, like I said, if you've taken a step back from your old community, old friends, old whatever. If you've had any kind of change, you just step back from an old thing in life. I like 10 Cups being in the first position. Like the wheel being in the last position. This looks good, dude. What should we grab here? Let's get Yin Yang. Why not? She says Yahoo. Y'all remember the old Yahoo commercials? Like for the search engine? A spark of renewal, man. Check it out. Looking pretty good, homie. Amelia. Cool, man. I have no idea what all this means to you, but cool. Like the energy on it. You're so welcome. Love you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate you clarifying, too, because I was like, who's Doc in the community? We could have been talking about, like, Doc Brown from Back to the Future for all I know. All right, guys, we can go about another 8 to 10 minutes here, see if it picks back up. If not, I'll probably jump off here. Start trying to wind down. Hopefully get a good night's sleep. And try to line up another daytime show tomorrow. I'd like to start rolling back into those if we can. Oh, Sammy. You're staring at me. What you staring at me for, dog? Huh? You staring at me, ma'am? You look sleepy as hell. I'll say 25 likes tonight. Thank you, guys. How would I approach it? Depends on the situation, I guess. The energy that comes out. I guess if you're talking about personally, having faith. It's a big one to me. Also, going in with a lot of self-love helps, I believe. Yeah, and especially from like the standpoint of a dude going in, still having a mission and not letting yourself get distracted. From the standpoint of a guy, that seems to always be a death sentence. When you start making that woman your mission instead, you start losing the thing that she loved about you in the first place. Or at least one of them. After a breakup, so generally what I try to do, I mean, I'll read the energy on it. Sure, a lot of people want to know if their ex is going to come back. I try to, here lately in particular, read the energy, but try to give people a reason to try to heal from it first, to kind of get over that initial part of the breakup that hurts. You know, that first 2 months, because after 2 months, it's statistically shown that you feel better, and then to worry about it after that, and to not really worry about a relationship until you've done, at least some type of healing. And if it's a cheating situation, my advice is usually you probably don't want the person back then. But I think the way that two people can come back together and have it work is, like I said earlier, you've got to be able to go out and heal separately and level up separately and come back and give each other the upgraded version of yourself that has not only learned their lessons and healed, that you have to have learned what you did wrong and healed, because it usually takes two. But that's the best case scenario. Otherwise, generally just work on your healing and try to find somebody else is the best thing. But yeah, better uses for tarot, there absolutely is. I mean, it's fine to get love reads. It's fine to want to read about your ex's energy, but after you get one or two, it's kind of on you to take the advice that comes out, which depends on who you have reading for you, because people read different. Like, I'm more of, hey, I want to try to point people in a more self-empowering direction in their life. But there's plenty of readers out here that are happy to just read, oh, yes or no, your ex wants you back or not, right? There's also plenty of them that are happy to sit out here and talk shit on your ex with you. I don't quite agree with that style either. I'm more like, try to help people make better decisions in their life, because I've done a lot of dumb shit in my life. And if I can help people make some better decisions than I've made, good. Good. Especially the younger ones, man. And so what's got me to the point where I don't really care for doing a whole lot of the X reads and stuff is the fact that if you go around and you spend enough time around tarot on YouTube, you'll see a lot of the same people asking over and over and over and over and over and over and over the same question about the same ex, and a lot of times getting the same answers and energy about it, instead of literally just doing the work to heal from it and get better and take it from there. And that's kind of scary. Yep, they get stuck in dependency loops a lot. And some of them don't like it when I try to break them out of that loop, and some of them do. Love is addicting, yeah. Well, unfortunately, what's more addicting and what can be more addicting is what Leo's son said right there, tarot hopping. And I've noticed, not to call you guys out, India, I'm sorry, but I've noticed India in particular seem to think that somehow tarot is going to help them manifest this person back. It's not the way it works. Yeah, Sky, you're right. There's so much more. Nah, you can't. And if you try, it'll backfire. Almost every single time. Or if not every single time, even if not immediately. All right. So, y'all, thank you everybody that joined in tonight. I believe I'm going to jump off of here. Try to get some sleep. What you got here? One girl yesterday. I was married. Yeah, I wouldn't have read that either. So who's more cooked in that situation, her or the dude? Because if the dude's engaging with her as well, then he's just as cooked as she is wanting to get in the middle of somebody's relationship. Yeah, I wouldn't have read that either. What the fuck? That is some Truly, truly toxic terror right there. Good Lord. Ooh. Coffee and Sun Tarot. Villain, what's up? Actually, I don't think there's any coffee. Oh, there's a very little bit of coffee left in my cup. There's the sun behind me here on the tapestry to your right. And also, we now have 9 people in the chat, so maybe we'll hang for a few and see what happens. Hell, Leo's son, if you think about it, sometimes you don't even need cards to feel some of these energies. You just know something's up. As soon as they ask the question, you can just feel them. It's like, I don't know about that. Look into something. Well, it depends on what it is. Harsh realism. Harsh realisms. That's your name. Hey, JC, what up, man? Oh, some. Okay, that's what you meant. I'm sorry, dude. Coffee and some tarot. Actually, this morning I did have coffee and cards show. All right, so December 25th is your day. Birthday? All right, what do you harsh realisms and villain, what do you guys want cards about? Whoever gets it up here first. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Anything in particular you want to read about? Whatever comes out. All right. Let's look for some positivity coming up on your birthday here, man. Villain. See all spirit songs there for you, and then we'll get Nick here in a minute. Oh, I can't wait to read for you, Nick. Give me a second. All right, villain. Look at some positivity, some good energy coming up into your birthday season here. Happy early birthday, by the way. Oh, we gonna read. Don't worry. The devil's here. Self-empowerment and ambition. It's called the shadow in this deck. You know what we also call this is breaking the chains that bind, man. Talk about breaking free from limitations this next year. Birthday and beyond. Even hell, right now. You start right now breaking your limitations and focusing on, well, what do you want to do in life, man? I like this energy for a birthday reading. You know, it's about adjusting your focus. And look, we got the Emperor here talking about getting your focus right, man. Focusing on your stability, focusing on your world and what's important to you. Getting shit done and going for it. 10 cups of blessings and well-being, man. Well, I want to try to help old Nick here. That's why we're going to read it. Hangman's here. So remember, as you're going into next year, the next year of your life here, you want to focus on this, you know, your goals and all that, man, and make it an awesome year. But remember, it takes some patience, dude. This is really good if you grab hold of this energy, and especially if you're breaking these old chains that bind here, man. The High Priestess is here. It's about using your intuition, dude. It's also about having learned some lessons the past year. Could be lessons about the devils, whatever those are to you, whatever that means to you, the things that you need to break away from to get to your 10 of Cups. Awesome stuff coming up on your birthday here, man. And I don't know, I'm one of those that getting around my birthday and certain other times here, I do start focusing on like, how can next year be better? Like this year, a month after my birthday, I fucking quit drinking. Just fucking quit. So hell yeah, man. Get back to elemental again. Get back to being you. Back to being the Emperor here. For yourself. In the upright. Focusing on your world. Villain, fantastic, man. Love you, dude. Oh yeah. Happy birthday, by the way. The hot priestess. All right, so you're a Pisces. She left you for her ex. Bro. She said she did not want to feel like she wasted the last 4 years of her life. The hell does that mean? This chick's on some fucking bullshit. I'm sorry. Nah. This don't even deserve the Moon Garden Tarot. Fuck that. Tarot of the Abyss. Let's see if we can help Nick sort this out. Some energy on his left for the ex, for her ex. Oh, yeah, jumpers. We got the jumpers. Man. Hey, you ever heard that saying, if the roof's on fire, let the motherfucker burn? It was a song. We got the tower here. We got the tower here. And you left with grace. That's good. Well, you come out as the fucking wise one for that. Good. Good. Sun in reverse, 6 of swords in reverse. Or sorry, 6 of wands in reverse. There's no victory and there's no sunshine with this woman. Listen, you will never trust this chick the same again. Trust me. I'm 40. I'm about your age. I'm surprised you don't know this by now. You'll never trust this chick the same again. Especially if it was an ex she left you for. I say fuck her. And I wouldn't be surprised if that Sun and 6 of wands in reverse ends up being for her too, and she don't get some kind of what's coming to her. She is definitely not the 9 of Pens. So don't let this be you. Don't let this be you in the reverse. Let it be her in the reverse. You stay in grace. I say hold your ground. Step back from it and try to think logically. Try to think logically about this, that there's no victory with this. Because in the future, I guarantee she was talking to the ex while you were together. Otherwise, how'd she leave you for the ex? There's no trusting this woman again. Even if she came back and did everything right and never fucked up again, in the back of your mind, it's always going to fucking bug you. You're better off. It's honestly healthier for both of you not to get back together. Because in the back of your mind, you're never going to be able to trust her the same again. It sucks. It hurts. But it would take one resilient motherfucker to be just like, yeah, I trust you. I suppose you could try, but honestly, it would just be easier to do your healing. Find a nice girl that doesn't do this kind of shit. Yeah, you deserve better. Not everybody will do that to you. The wheel's here, man. Let the wheel spin on it. And I do think right here, she gonna find out the grass ain't greener over there. Bro, I'm sorry you went through this shit, man. 5 of wands is here. Challenges here. I get it. It's hard. But there's growth right now for you, man. And this is, you know what this is? This is growing into the man that knows he fucking deserves better and will not let this happen again. This is, oh, you want to do fucked up shit? You can stay out of my life. That, it's growing into that. Man, I'm sorry this shit fucking happened to you. That's not cool, man. So, you didn't let it crush you. Good. You know, and what she said there, she doesn't want to feel like she wasted the last 4 years of her life or whatever. Doesn't that come off kind of egotistical to you? Because it does to me. She's a player, dude, and she's going to play him too. Y'all would almost guarantee this is not the first time she's played him. Almost guaranteed, especially if he was cool taking her back again. So you're in a good place here. Bro over there's got some damage divine masculine. In other words, his ass is whipped, unfortunately. So let's read this card a different way, though, about you stepping into your divine masculine energy, man. Oh, I guarantee she's putting fires out over there, but you know what? He's not going to trust her either. How can he now? Girl's stuck. She put herself in a stalemate. She can't win now, either you or him. Oh, serves her right. You don't do this shit to people. So, hey, man, transcend her bullshit. You do you for you, man. Go out, stack up your money, get to the gym, get yourself feeling good, eat right, don't drink a shit ton. And go meet other women. And don't you dare feel guilty about it. You don't have to fuck them, but go meet other women and don't feel fucking guilty about it. One love card. I gave you a few extra cards at my end because when you told, I saw that story there. I was like, yeah, I got to read this one. I got to read this one. Yeah, it's complex, but it's also not worth fucking with. Transgressions here, dude. Devil energy. This chick's fucking player. And you know, it's funny. I dated a girl named Megan when I was in my 20s. You know how many times that bitch cheated on me? A lot. Anybody that had some illicit substances could get in that fucker's pants. But, man, you deserve better. Guarantee it. You deserve better. Rest assured, man, there ain't no sunshine for her over there. But there ain't no victory for you with her, and there ain't no victory for her with you. There's not. Wow. That was a heavy one, dude. Seriously, man. I love you, man. No, Harsh, you know what you are? You're a fucking man. Quit talking like a woman right now. I'm an empath. Quit talking like a fucking woman. I'm not trying to be a dick. So when it comes to this situation, quit talking like a fucking woman. The point here is to try to get you to not go through this shit ever the fuck again. I know you're fucking mad. I'm trying to get you to not go through this ever the fuck again. By not settling for this kind of shit in your life. And now that you know, you'll recognize it. Every single time somebody's doing this, you'll recognize it. You'll get called controlling for it. You'll get called crazy for it, but you'll recognize it. And what you'll probably start doing is just walking away. You'll recognize it. You know, men get a lot of fucking hate out here for being pigs, but let me tell you what, man, we're all human beings, and there are plenty of women who are no better. I love you, homie. Go out there and be fucking strong. Fuck that being empathetic toward her. You want to be an empath? Be empathetic for your fucking self. Start with that. And then be empathetic with the right people, the ones that deserve it. There you go, homie. Love you, bro. That's what's up. I feel sorry for people like that too. And hey, here's the thing, man. After I dated that Megan chick, dude, I had a lot of healing to do. And I ended up being the cheater for several years. I was a fucking womanizer. So yeah, I feel sorry for her too. That player energy and being that has consequences. You serve karma for it. You hurt people like that, it will come back to you. I've fucking been there. Rangers 10-4 signing off. All right, homie. I didn't even know you were here. Yep, that's right. That's right, man. Let her go in peace and love. Don't be bitter. Don't hate. I love that. I love that. Bitterness is what will make you weak. And unfortunately, bitterness will fucking hurt you, as I was just talking about. Me being cheated on by the girl Megan I was with made me bitter. And for years, man, I was bitter, spiteful. Hurt a lot of girls for no reason. Like I never hit any of them, but I hurt them emotionally, by sleeping around. All random stuff. Shut your face, sir. Don't put him up to no craziness. He wants to let it go in peace, which is the best thing to do. Ask for some money? What the fuck? Give any crazy ass reason. Yep. It is, man. It is. And you're right. You're right, Nick. It is up to her to fucking reach out and apologize and shit for this. But in the meantime, dude, I do think you're on the right path. Let it go in peace. And take that empathy you got and use it for yourself first. Guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All better mute it now that I know. All right, I'm back. Grab the rest of the coffee in there too. Cocaine. Do 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 do. Let's not get this stuck in my head now. Yeah. See, and here's the thing, man. She might not have wanted it to be heavy with you. She might have saw you as more just a fling, man. Whatever it is, dude, you'll find better. You'll find better. Guarantee it. Well, no, now that I know, and I can't believe you could hear that over the fucking fan in the bathroom because that thing is loud. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't. Mm-mm. She got major player energy, dude. But I think you already know what to do here. Well, yeah, now that I know that you can hear it, I'm gonna mute this phone. Cannot wait until I can be back on my regular mic because I know that don't pick it up. That mic's pretty decent for a cheaper mic. Also, I'm pretty good at setting up my filters in Streamlabs. Liv, are you a player? Liv, are you a player? Yeah, but that grass ain't green over there. Either way, whether she's a true and tried player or not, right now, that read gave off player vibes. Really did. Really did. You know, the sad thing is here as I pull the deck apart, man, the Eight of Pens is in the reverse. It's somebody who probably has some deep-seated issues she needs to work on and hasn't addressed. But it's her responsibility to work on those. Nobody can do it for her. Not you, not this other guy. She's got to get that mental clarity and have the awakening herself, don't she? Because no one else can pick up her fucking cups. It's all right there. Yep. And seriously, man, I would not feel bad about going out and meeting some other girls, dude. I wouldn't feel bad about going out and having a beer with the guys. Just not too much beer. Like, don't drink a whole lot, obviously. Do shit you want to do. Fuck. Do what you want to do. Have fun, man. Iceberg. Howdy, sir. You don't drink anymore? Me neither. I quit in May. Congrats, fellow. Don't drink anymore. What's up, man? I mean, I still like, I don't see any problem with people that want to have a drink every once in a while. Some of us, yeah, we just don't want to do it anymore, and that's good. I was bad. I was fucking hella bad. Like, I had to quit. Hangovers that was part of it for me. That, and man, I just 12 and a half years of daily, pretty much daily other than the 6 months that I was on an ankle monitor and couldn't drink. 12 and a half years, I was. And there was like a couple other times I tried to quit and failed. And finally, I just got tired of feeling sick all the time. Tired of, like, I look younger now than I did when I was drinking. So kind of like, I've had a couple people tell me it basically looks like I reverse aged. I feel better. You're right about them hangovers, although I barely had a hangover, dude. I was just constantly, yeah. That was my generational curse to break. And it made sense. My mom always said, don't be your father. Because he drank up until just a few years ago. Dad's 79, my biological dad is. And thankfully, I quit at 40. I even started about the same age as him, late 20s. Before that, I would drink occasionally, but now I'm late 20s, man. Yep, just keeps it going and going. You're right. Well, random stuff. You're awesome for that, dude, and I'm glad you've never had that fucking issue. I definitely don't wish what I did on fucking anybody, man. Fucking. It was rough. I'd say I'm pretty lucky that I made it out with the health that I made it out with. Because if I kept going another 5 or 10 years, I'd have had some serious fucking issues. I got lucky. Yeah, I understand about that smoking thing. Now, I quit smoking regular cigarettes just because these are fucking cheap. But I still like smoking, man. I like smoking my cigars at least. I'd like to get them quit, though, and that's kind of the next thing I'd like to take care of when I'm ready. And same thing with you, probably when you're ready. Probably will. But yeah, I get that. Liking to smoke. Definitely understand. Liv, are you and random stuff having a competition of wits or something here? I agree. Man, I agree. Get fucking nice and full, grab you a cup of coffee and a smoke. I get it. I fucking get it. That's what I've been doing. I'm popping off the camera here because YouTube's changed a bunch of shit. So I figure it's better just to keep the cigars and try to keep the lighter off screen, although I held the back up earlier. Whoops. So what they've done is they've integrated Gemini AI with the algorithm and basically given it one job. Scan videos, scan the screen, what's on the screen. And while smoking while you're streaming isn't specifically banned, it is considered a harmful act. So LG Australia, what? Your dishwasher. Oh my goodness. Now, see random stuff. I can imagine your accent and hearing that on a phone, picking it up. I assume you've got a bit of an accent. That customer service accent, the tech support accent. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, dude. Pisces, listen, don't let them rough seas drag your ship down. Which I think you're pretty good here. From what you told me how you were gonna handle it. All right, guys, so it hasn't picked up too much. I'm actually starting to get a little tired. You're all right? Good. So, I'm going to jump off here. Do not redeem the... Oh, God, Rams. Here we go. I love you, bro. Anyway. Okay, Amelia. I'll make sure I remember to check my email. So, I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully in the morning. Try to come down off this coffee, although the Zyrtec's starting to work a little bit. I'm getting a little tired. I think you're supposed to be non-drowsy. I think just antihistamines in general kind of just make me drowsy. Anyway, peace out. Take care. Love all y'all. I will see you later. Bye, guys.